Welcome, dear seeker, to a journey unlike any other. You stand on the edge of a discovery, one that has been long concealed, hidden in the folds of time and history. What if I told you that there are ancient teachings, forgotten by the world, waiting to be unearthed? What if the very essence of these teachings could transform your life, offering you a deeper understanding of yourself, the universe, and your place within it? The teachings of Jesus, often misunderstood or obscured by the passage of time, contain profound wisdom that the world has forgotten. But this wisdom is not merely knowledge. It is the key to your awakening, the doorway to a deeper, more expansive reality. These teachings are not just stories of a man who lived 2,000 years ago. They are eternal truths that speak directly to the soul, calling you to remember who you truly are. These ancient words have the power to awaken something deep within you, to stir the dormant potential of your spirit, and to guide you toward a profound transformation. Tonight, we embark on a journey to uncover these hidden teachings, to rediscover the forgotten wisdom that has the power to change not just your life, but the world itself. The path is not easy, and the truth may challenge everything you thought you knew. But know this: the wisdom you are about to uncover has been waiting for you patiently for lifetimes. It is time to listen. It is time to awaken. This is not just a search for knowledge. It is a call to action, an invitation to step into a new way of being, to see the world through new eyes, and to connect with the divine wisdom that resides within you. As you open your heart and mind to these teachings, prepare to be transformed. You are not here by accident. You have been called to this moment, and the door to a new reality is about to open before you. Are you ready to step through? For centuries, humanity has been conditioned to believe in separation, separation from the earth, from each other, and from the divine. We've been taught that we are isolated individuals, standing apart from the vast expanse of the universe, navigating our lives in solitude. But what if this belief is the greatest illusion of all? What if, in truth, we are not separate but intrinsically connected to everything around us? What if the idea of separation is nothing more than a mental construct, a barrier created by our own perceptions and conditioned thoughts? Imagine for a moment a single drop of water falling into the ocean. At first, it seems to be an individual entity, distinct from the vastness of the sea. But as it sinks deeper, it becomes one with the water around it. The drop dissolves into the whole, no longer separate, but part of the vast ocean that covers the earth. The ocean, in its infinite expanse, cannot be divided into separate parts. Every drop of water is an expression of the ocean itself. In the same way, we are not separate from the universe. We are the universe experiencing itself. Every thought, every action, every feeling is a reflection of the interconnected web that binds us all together. Our minds, our bodies, and our souls are not isolated from the world around us. Instead, we are woven into the very fabric of existence, part of an intricate, divine pattern that spans across time, space, and consciousness. What if, instead of viewing ourselves as isolated beings, we began to see ourselves as the universe in motion, as conscious expressions of a greater cosmic force? This realization is not merely a philosophical idea. It is a profound truth that has the power to shift everything we thought we knew about ourselves. Once we let go of the illusion of separation, we begin to understand that we are not simply observing the world around us. We are actively participating in it. We are not distant, disconnected spectators. We are integral parts of the cosmic dance, moving and evolving in harmony with the entire universe. This understanding can be a deeply liberating experience. When we realize that we are not separate from the world, but one with it, we begin to see the divine in everything. We recognize that the same energy that flows through the stars and the oceans also flows through us. We are not alone in this vast universe. We are part of it, and it is part of us. As you sit with this thought, take a moment to feel the connection to everything around you. Close your eyes and breathe deeply. Feel the air moving in and out of your body, and notice how, with each breath, you are intimately connected to the world around you. You are breathing the same air that has traveled across the globe, the same air that fills the lungs of every living being on this planet, the same energy that powers the stars, the sun, and the earth flows through you. In this moment, you are reminded that you are not alone. You are part of something much greater than yourself, a divine, interconnected web that transcends time and space. Let go of the illusion of separation and embrace the truth that you are one with the universe, forever connected to the divine, to the earth, and to all living beings. The illusion of separation has kept us trapped for too long. It has divided us, made us believe that we must fight for our place in the world, that we are alone in our struggles. But when we awaken to the truth of our interconnectedness, we begin to heal the wounds of separation and return to the divine unity that has always been ours. Let go of the belief that you are separate. Embrace the truth that you are part of the infinite whole, and in doing so, you will find peace, love, and the understanding that you are never truly alone. For much of our lives, we have been bound by our thoughts. We've been taught to identify with them, to believe that what we think defines who we are. But what if I told you that you are not your thoughts? That the thoughts racing through your mind are not truly yours, but echoes from a deeper source, voices that rise from the depths of your subconscious, shaped by the world around you and conditioned by your experiences. Take a moment to step back and reflect. How often do we let our thoughts control us? How many times have we identified with a passing thought and believed it to be true, only to later realize that it was simply a fleeting mental image? We often let our thoughts dictate our emotions, our actions, and even our sense of self. We believe that we are the thoughts we think, but in truth, we are the observer of those thoughts, the silent witness that watches them come and go. Imagine your mind as a vast sky, and each thought as a cloud drifting through it. The clouds pass by, changing shapes, moving with the wind, but the sky itself remains unchanged. The sky is vast, endless, and unaffected by the passing clouds. In the same way, you are the sky, the silent observer of the thoughts that come and go. You are not the clouds and you are not the thoughts. You are the awareness that allows them to arise and pass away. By recognizing this truth, you begin to separate yourself from the constant stream of thoughts that often overwhelm you. You realize that your true self is not the thoughts you have, but the awareness behind them. This understanding is liberating. It gives you the power to detach from the noise of the mind, to observe your thoughts without becoming entangled in them. When you begin to detach from your thoughts, you tap into a profound freedom. You stop identifying with the narratives your mind spins, the stories it tells about who you are and what is possible. In doing so, you create space for a new reality to emerge, one that is not dictated by old beliefs or conditioned responses. Now, as you sit with this awareness, take a deep breath and feel into your body. Place your hand on your heart and close your eyes. Feel the rhythm of your breath, steady and calm. Let yourself settle into the present moment, observing the thoughts that arise without judgment. Notice how some thoughts come and go, while others linger, but you remain unmoved. You are not the thoughts themselves. You are the stillness in which they arise. This practice of separating from your thoughts is not a denial of them. It is a recognition of your true power. By stepping back and observing your thoughts, you allow yourself to see them for what they are: temporary, fleeting, and not a reflection of who you truly are. You are not the sum of your thoughts, but the awareness in which those thoughts appear. Once you recognize this truth, you understand that your thoughts do not define you. You are free to choose which thoughts you entertain, which beliefs you hold, and which emotions you allow to guide your actions. You begin to shape your reality from a place of deep inner freedom, no longer bound by the constraints of unconscious thought patterns. This is where true power lies, not in controlling your thoughts, but in recognizing that you are the observer of them. From this space, you can begin to create a new reality, one that is aligned with your true essence. You can let go of the limiting beliefs that have held you back and embrace the truth that you have the power to shape your life with your thoughts, your words, and your actions. As you move forward, remember this: you are not the thoughts you think. You are the awareness that watches them, and from this place of awareness, you have the power to change your reality. Your mind is not your master. You are the master of your mind. And once you claim this power, you will realize that your life is not a product of random thoughts, but a reflection of the conscious choices you make every day. Have you ever experienced a moment when everything seemed to align perfectly? Perhaps you were thinking of someone, and out of the blue, they called you. Or maybe you stumbled upon a book or a quote that spoke directly to the very question you've been pondering. These moments, which we often brush off as coincidence, are far more significant than we realize. In fact, they are signs, divine messages from the universe guiding us along our path. The concept of synchronicity, as first explored by Carl Jung, reveals that these coincidences are not random at all. They are meaningful events that occur to help us understand our place in the grand scheme of things. Jung described synchronicity as the occurrence of events that are not causally related, but seem to be connected through meaning. These moments of alignment are not mere happenstance. They are deliberate signals sent by the universe, designed to guide us on our spiritual journey. Think about it. How often have you dismissed an encounter, a message, or a sign as just a coincidence, only to later realize that it was exactly what you needed at the moment? Synchronicities are the universe's way of speaking to us, showing us that everything in life is connected. These signs are not there to confuse or bewilder us, but to help us make sense of the deeper mysteries of existence. They offer us a glimpse into a greater order, one that we cannot always perceive through the physical senses, but one that is ever present, guiding us toward our highest good. As you reflect on this, consider how synchronicities might have shown up in your own life. Perhaps you've had moments where the perfect opportunity arose just when you needed it, or a chance meeting with someone changed the course of your life in an unexpected, yet perfect, way. These are not accidents. They are invitations from the universe to pay attention, to see the connections that are being made for you. What if these signs are not just fleeting moments? What if, instead, they are guiding you toward something greater, something you are meant to understand or achieve? The universe is not indifferent to your life. It is a vast, interconnected system that is always in communication with you. The synchronicities are the threads that weave this web of connection, reminding you that you are not alone in this journey. There is a deeper intelligence at work, one that is guiding you in subtle, often mysterious ways. Take a moment to reflect on the signs in your life. What are they telling you? What messages are you receiving that you may have missed in the rush of your daily existence? As you open yourself to these synchronicities, you begin to recognize that the universe is always speaking to you, offering you guidance, wisdom, and support. All you need to do is listen and trust that these signs are leading you to where you are meant to be. In embracing this understanding, you come to realize that the world is not a series of random events or chaotic occurrences. Everything happens for a reason. Every encounter, every experience, and every coincidence is a reflection of the deeper, unseen currents of life that are always guiding you. When you align yourself with this truth, you step into a new level of awareness, one where you no longer see yourself as a passive observer of life, but as an active participant in the divine flow. Synchronicities are not just fleeting moments. They are a reflection of the universe's language, and when you learn to recognize them, you learn to read the messages it is sending. The universe speaks in whispers, in signs, in moments of perfect timing. Your job is to tune in to notice and to follow the guidance it provides. As you do, you'll discover that the universe is always conspiring in your favor, guiding you toward your highest potential and leading you to the truth that has always been within you. In this way, synchronicities are not just random events. They are divine nudges, pushing you toward your true path, toward the realization that you are connected to everything around you. The more you recognize and follow these signs, the more you align with the divine flow of the universe. And as you do, you become more attuned to the greater harmony that exists between you and the world, finding peace, purpose, and a deeper connection to all that is. In the ancient teachings of the Kybalion, there is a profound principle that governs the very fabric of reality. It is the principle of mentalism, the understanding that the universe itself is a product of the mind. The all is mind, as it states in the Kybalion, meaning that everything in existence is an expression of divine thought. What this means is that the entire universe, every star, every atom, every experience you have, is shaped and created by thought. The physical world you see, the experiences you encounter, and the relationships you form are all reflections of the mental energy that is behind them. The reality we perceive is not as solid and unchangeable as we are taught to believe. It is a dynamic, malleable creation of the mind. Your mind is not simply a passive observer of reality. It is the creator of it. Every thought, belief, and intention you hold in your mind shapes the world around you. This understanding is liberating because it means that if you can change your thoughts, you can change your reality. Imagine for a moment that your mind is a powerful force, like a painter standing before a blank canvas. Every thought you have is a brushstroke on that canvas. If you think thoughts of fear, limitation, or doubt, you paint a world of fear, limitation, and doubt. But if you think thoughts of love, abundance, and possibility, you create a world of love, abundance, and possibility. The power is within you to shape your world, to create your reality from the thoughts you choose to entertain. This is the essence of the principle of mentalism. It teaches that you are not a victim of the world around you, but the master of it. You have the ability to shape your life and your experiences by changing your mindset and altering your perceptions. When you begin to understand this truth, you realize that the power to create the life you desire lies within you. It is not something external that you must chase or acquire. It is something you already possess. When we begin to grasp the power of mentalism, we also come to understand that the universe is not a random, chaotic place. It is governed by laws of the mind, mental laws that shape and direct the flow of life. Just as a thought precedes an action, the mental energy we project into the universe shapes the world we live in. The mind is not just a tool. It is the source of all creation. And as you begin to align your mind with these universal laws, you can begin to manifest the life you desire, unlocking the vast potential that lies within you. This is not just a theory. It is a way of living. When you understand that your thoughts shape your reality, you begin to live with intention. You no longer accept life as it comes, but you actively participate in the creation of your experience. Your thoughts are no longer random or unconscious. They are purposeful, powerful, and aligned with your highest desires. As you shift your mindset, you begin to notice that the world around you shifts too. Opportunities appear, relationships deepen, and your life begins to unfold in ways you once thought impossible. The Kybalion teaches us that reality is not something we experience passively. It is something we create. And once we recognize this truth, we can tap into the unlimited potential of the mind. The universe is not a fixed, unchanging thing. It is a fluid, ever-evolving expression of consciousness. And as we align our minds with the divine flow of thought, we become co-creators of the reality we inhabit. To truly harness the power of mentalism, we must first recognize that we are not separate from the universe. We are the universe experiencing itself. Our thoughts, our emotions, our intentions, all of these are part of the cosmic dance, shaping the world and the reality around us. When you align yourself with this understanding, you begin to see that everything you experience is a reflection of the thoughts and beliefs you hold. You are the creator of your world, and with this power comes the responsibility to shape it consciously. So take a moment to reflect. What are you thinking? What reality are you creating with the thoughts you hold? Understand that your mind is a powerful tool capable of transforming your life. When you begin to grasp the power of mentalism, you unlock the door to unlimited potential. You realize that the life you desire is already within you. It is a creation of your mind, waiting for you to step into it. You are not simply living in the world. You are living in the world that you have created. The key to change, to transformation, and to a new reality lies within your thoughts. Choose wisely and know that as you do, you are shaping the universe itself. In the vast realms of spiritual knowledge, few symbols are as powerful and as transformative as the Merkaba. Derived from ancient teachings, the Merkaba is known as the divine light vehicle that bridges the gap between the physical world and higher realms of consciousness. It is a symbol of ascension, of spiritual evolution, and the ultimate connection to the divine. But what exactly is the Merkaba, and how can it elevate our consciousness to new heights? The term Merkaba comes from ancient Hebrew, and it is often translated as chariot or light vehicle. In its most sacred sense, the Merkaba represents a spiritual vehicle, one that is capable of transporting the soul beyond the confines of the material world, into the higher dimensions of existence. It is said that the Merkaba is composed of two intersecting tetrahedrons, three-dimensional pyramids that rotate in opposite directions, creating a powerful field of energy. This sacred geometry forms the structure of the Merkaba, which is seen as the key to accessing higher states of consciousness and spiritual realms. The Merkaba is not just a concept, it's an actual energetic field that can be activated within the body. When the Merkaba is activated, it is believed to create a vortex of energy around the body, expanding one's consciousness and connecting the physical body to the divine. This energy field is said to act as a bridge, allowing the soul to transcend the physical realm and move freely into the higher planes of existence. In essence, the Merkaba serves as the vehicle for spiritual ascension, elevating the soul to higher dimensions and opening the way for deeper spiritual experiences. But why is the Merkaba so powerful? It is because it represents the union of the physical and the spiritual. The Merkaba is a symbol of balance, balance between the mind and the heart, between the inner and outer worlds, between the human and the divine. When activated, the Merkaba creates an alignment of energy, harmonizing all aspects of the self. This alignment allows the individual to access higher knowledge, experience greater spiritual clarity, and connect with the universal source of all life. To activate the Merkaba is to embark on a sacred journey of transformation. It is a process of spiritual purification, where the lower aspects of the self are released and the higher aspects of the soul are awakened. Through this activation, you are invited to move beyond the limitations of the physical body and experience a greater sense of unity with all that is. The Merkaba becomes the vehicle through which you can travel between dimensions, explore the unseen realms, and experience a state of pure spiritual awareness. As you activate the Merkaba, you enter a state of expanded consciousness. You begin to see the world not just with your physical eyes, but with your spiritual vision. You tap into a higher level of awareness, where you are able to perceive the interconnectedness of all things. Time and space no longer hold the same limitations. They become fluid, and you begin to experience reality in a more expansive and boundless way. But the Merkaba is not just a tool for personal ascension. It is also a tool for healing and transformation. The Merkaba's energy field can be used to cleanse the body, mind, and soul of negative energy, allowing for a deep and lasting healing. It helps to dissolve the energetic blocks that may be holding you back, creating space for your higher self to emerge. When you are aligned with the energy of the Merkaba, you are in harmony with the divine flow of the universe, and all aspects of your life begin to reflect that alignment. To connect with the Merkaba is to step into your highest potential. It is a reminder that you are more than just your physical body. You are a spiritual being, capable of limitless expansion. The Merkaba is not just a symbol of what is to come. It is a reminder of what already exists within you. You are a divine being of light, capable of transcending the limitations of the material world and experiencing the fullness of your spiritual essence. So, as you take a deep breath, close your eyes and imagine yourself surrounded by the light of your Merkaba. Feel the energy of the sacred geometry activating within you. Let it expand, filling your body with light, clarity, and peace. Allow yourself to be transported to higher realms of consciousness, where you can experience the true essence of who you are. This is your divine birthright, to ascend, to expand, and to connect with the infinite. The Merkaba is the key, and it is waiting for you to unlock it. For centuries, plants have served as powerful tools in spiritual practices, guiding individuals toward deeper insights, higher states of consciousness, and a greater connection with the divine. Among these sacred plants, cannabis has been revered for its ability to open the mind and expand awareness. However, despite its long history of use in spiritual rituals and healing, cannabis has often been misunderstood and misused in modern times. To truly understand the transformative power of cannabis, we must explore its deeper spiritual significance and the potential it holds when used with intention and respect. Cannabis is not a tool for escaping reality. It is not a means to numb the mind or detach from the world around us. Instead, when used correctly, cannabis is a sacred plant that helps us connect with something greater than ourselves. It opens the door to higher realms of consciousness, dissolving the barriers between the ego and the divine. Through this connection, we gain access to the deeper truths of existence, the wisdom of the universe, and the awareness of our true nature. One of the most profound ways that cannabis can be used is to dissolve the ego, the mental construct that keeps us trapped in a narrow sense of self. The ego defines who we think we are based on our past experiences, our conditioning, and our societal roles. It creates the illusion of separation, making us believe that we are distinct from the world around us. However, the truth is that we are not separate from the universe. We are an integral part of it. Cannabis, when used with intention, can help break down these barriers, allowing us to experience the interconnectedness of all things. When you consume cannabis in a mindful, respectful way, it helps quiet the noise of the ego, allowing you to access the stillness within. This stillness is where the deeper truths lie. The truth that you are not just a person with a name and a story, but an eternal soul connected to all that is. Cannabis facilitates this shift in perception, helping you move beyond the limitations of the physical body and into a state of pure awareness. It is a reminder that you are more than your thoughts, your emotions, and your identity. You are an infinite being, capable of experiencing the vastness of existence. In ancient spiritual traditions, cannabis was used in sacred ceremonies to open the mind and awaken the spirit. It was not used for recreation, but as a tool for spiritual transformation and enlightenment. Shamans, healers, and mystics would use cannabis to reach altered states of consciousness, where they could receive visions, communicate with the divine, and access hidden knowledge. These practices were deeply reverent, with a profound respect for the plant and its powers. Cannabis was seen as a plant teacher, one that guided individuals toward greater understanding and spiritual awakening. However, in modern times, cannabis has often been commercialized and misused as a recreational drug, disconnected from its spiritual origins. This shift in its use has caused many to lose sight of its deeper potential. Yet, when we approach cannabis with respect and reverence, it can serve as a powerful catalyst for spiritual growth and transformation. It has the ability to expand the mind and open the heart, allowing us to experience a greater connection to the divine and to each other. When used in the right setting, cannabis can enhance meditation, deepen spiritual practices, and allow for profound insights into the nature of existence. It helps us let go of the limiting beliefs and conditioning that hold us back and opens our minds to new possibilities. It allows us to experience the present moment more fully, to let go of the past and future, and to connect with the universal flow of energy that surrounds us. It is important to understand that cannabis is not a shortcut to enlightenment. It is a tool to help facilitate the journey. It is not a replacement for self-reflection, personal growth, or spiritual practice. Rather, it is a companion on the path, one that helps us open our hearts and minds to deeper truths. When used consciously, it can guide us toward a more expansive view of reality, one where we see ourselves as part of a greater whole, interconnected with the universe and all living beings. Cannabis has the ability to transform the way we experience the world, not by escaping it, but by helping us see it through a new lens, one that is filled with wonder, connection, and love. It invites us to release the limiting beliefs that keep us stuck in small, narrow perspectives, and to embrace the vastness of existence. Through its transformative power, cannabis opens the door to a deeper understanding of who we are, why we are here, and what we are truly capable of. So, as you reflect on the role of cannabis in your own life, ask yourself, how can I use this plant as a tool for spiritual growth? How can I approach it with reverence and intention so that it may guide me toward greater awareness and transformation? When used properly, cannabis can be a sacred ally, one that helps you dissolve the boundaries of the ego, expand your consciousness, and reconnect with the divine. It is time to reclaim cannabis for its true purpose, a tool for spiritual awakening, transformation, and enlightenment. When used with mindfulness and respect, cannabis can open the door to a new reality, one where we are connected to our true selves, the universe, and all that is. Embrace this plant with reverence and allow it to guide you on your path to spiritual awakening. As we come to the end of this journey, a new realization begins to take root within you. You are not an isolated individual, disconnected from the world around you. You are a vital part of the vast cosmic flow, the intricate, divine current that pulses through every living being, every star in the sky, and every blade of grass on the earth. For too long, we have been conditioned to see ourselves as separate, to live as though we are isolated from the world and the universe. But this is the greatest illusion of all. True transformation does not begin in the external world. It begins within. The real change happens not through circumstances or the shifting tides of life, but by recognizing the eternal truth that we are not apart from the world, but an inseparable part of it. The universe does not move around you. It moves through you. Every thought, every breath, every step you take is part of the dance of existence that binds you to everything and everyone around you. The door that opens before you is not just a portal to a new reality. It is a portal to your truest self, to the infinite power that resides within you. The world you seek to change is not separate from you. It is a reflection of who you are. As you step through this door, you are not entering a new world. You are awakening to the world that has always been there, waiting for you to remember. You are awakening to the truth that you are the creator of your reality, the architect of your experience. The realization that you are part of the cosmic flow is liberating. No longer do you need to struggle against the current, believing you are powerless in a world full of chaos. When you align yourself with the understanding that you are one with the universe, you begin to see that there is a harmonious, divine order that governs everything. Every synchronicity, every connection, every moment is a sign that you are exactly where you are meant to be. The universe is not random. It is a vast web of interconnected energy, and you are an integral part of it. As you stand at the threshold of this new reality, understand that the transformation you seek is already within you. The key to unlocking your highest potential is in your thoughts, your beliefs, and your actions. You have the power to create the life you desire by aligning your mind with the universal flow. When you shift your perspective, you begin to see the world not as a place of separation and struggle, but as a place of unity and limitless possibility. In this moment, let go of the illusion of separateness. Let go of the belief that you are a small, insignificant being, standing apart from the universe. You are the universe experiencing itself. You are a divine expression of the infinite, and as you awaken to this truth, you step into your true power. The world you see is a reflection of the inner world you create. When you heal and transform within, the world around you begins to heal and transform as well. So, take a deep breath and step through the door. The journey ahead is not a destination. It is a continuous unfolding, a process of remembering and awakening. As you walk this path, know that you are never alone. You are part of the cosmic flow, connected to all that is. With each step, you move deeper into the truth of who you are, and the world opens up to reveal the limitless potential that resides within you. This is the new reality, one where you are no longer a victim of circumstances, but the creator of your own experience. The door has opened, and now you must walk through it, embracing the infinite power that lies within. The transformation is not a future event. It is happening now. The world is waiting for you to awaken, to remember your true nature, and to step fully into the light of your divine self. As you continue your journey, carry with you the understanding that you are one with the universe, and the universe is one with you. You are the key to unlocking the life you've always dreamed of, and the time to step into your true power is now.